Hello Scorpio, welcome to your relationships reading for the mid of February to mid-March or thereabouts. And I'm going to be doing weekly readings, so we will continue next week with maybe career reading or just a general reading, okay? And today's reading is general, so please take what resonates and let the rest go. And let's welcome in now beautiful high-frequency archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, and of course our high selves as well, to assist us with this reading. And we also have the Syrians and also some dragon energy assisting us today. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what's going to jump out at the center of your reading. I do have a dragon wisdom oracle at the end for you as well. Let's have a look. Okay, Page of Swords also appeared for Cancer a minute ago. So there's something that you are curious about here, Gemini. Maybe it's a connection, maybe it's something about yourself. Maybe you're getting curious about your own connections, or maybe your own ability or lack thereof to form emotional connections. Maybe you have a lot of friends, or you don't have a lot of friends. Maybe you're looking into that. Or maybe there's certain things about your partnership or your relationships at the moment that you are wondering about. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're not going to be putting half the deck in the center of the table here. Okay. Right, so yeah, and I think not only are you wondering about it, but maybe you're a bit concerned about something here, or this could be representing an energy of someone that's close to you, that maybe they have lots of concerns, maybe they're dealing with some traumas or stresses in life at the moment, and you're sort of doing your best to help them with that, possibly. Underneath is the World. So this is that it's going to be, you are going to be successful, and you are looking for success. This is what's driving the reading here, Scorpio. You're wanting success in the world for yourself, and you're wanting to, feel good in your life generally. And I think you're looking for a partnership who's, someone else who is perhaps of that mind as well, okay? And success here, so things are looking up. Let's just continue. And here, this is at the moment. I think you're doing a bit of your own thing here. This is sometimes going it alone or pulling away from a relationship, a friendship, family member connection, or whatever. So maybe you're pulling away, or partnership, you're pulling away a bit at the moment. Okay. And, in the near future, this is the Eight of Wands, Swords. So, across the center of the reading, these two energies are sort of together. So it's looking to me, Scorpio, as though perhaps this energy here is going to reduce down to an Eight of Swords, but there's going to still be an element of, with this person, there's going to be an element of limiting self-belief. Okay, it's a little different from this one here. Okay, this person has passion, focus. They're looking to look after themselves as well as others or their responsibilities. Okay, very different from this energy here. So I feel that there's definitely two different energies in the center of the reading here. And wow, at the moment, Empress, yeah. So you are open, at the moment you are open to all the good stuff coming in, okay? You're being receptive and open, so you're remaining open, okay? You are being caring and nurturing as much as you can, but you're also taking care of yourself here. And here we have the Emperor and your external influence. Okay. So, yeah, it's interesting that the Emperor and the Empress have come out there together. I'm going to continue with the next two, and then we will, wow. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune. So this is a karmic thing that's going on. Actually, yeah, let's get the sense of this in a minute. Here we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is about you protecting your energy here. Scorpio. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Wow, the High Priestess. Okay, so you're using your intuition. This is about trusting your gut feelings on this one. And yeah, I'm just going to pause for 1 second. Okay, Scorpio. Very interesting reading, actually. The center where they're very two different energies. So I feel like this is you and another person. I feel like this is your energy here. And at the moment, you know, you're wanting success, and that will come, okay? But you're having like other minor things that are going well for you at the moment. Okay, not minor things. I think that some of the steps that you're looking to implement are falling into place, okay, in terms of working towards the bigger picture, which is the success here. You're also pulling away and doing your own thing a little bit, and I feel like what you're pulling away from, or really focusing in on, is things, but not necessarily focusing on these energies here. However, at the moment, this is your energy here. Okay, you're being open and receptive, and I feel like your external influence, or the other person, is this energy. So this could be, you could be male or female, okay, in this receptive, open mode. This could be a man or a woman as well. But this energy is more like kind of being the boss, okay, kind of like running the show a little bit, or maybe giving the orders and sort of being a little bit the more projective energy, more partner, okay, more projective. And I feel like these two energies together, okay, it's a karmic relationship, okay, so you guys have been together before. Now, whether this could be any type of relationship. It might be a friendship, it could be a family connection, it could be a partner, okay, or a romantic connection. The thing that's interesting is that I think what Spirit's saying is, if it continues, you know, maybe it's meant to continue, it's supposed to play out, but it's looking like it's going to end with this energy, and that is like a more of a perhaps a more like having to protect, a more protective, maybe a little more restrictive, maybe just sort of like it's less expansive. Like, I just keep looking at this, you know, at the moment, this is what's happening now for you as well. And this is like a logical can be a logical conclusion to the whole reading. And at the moment, Scorpio, it's looking like this is really beautiful for you. I mean, if I had a choice, I'd rather be here than here. Okay, so it's kind of like, and I think at the moment you are applying your intuition to this situation. You're applying your insight here, Scorpio. And yeah, let's get some clarification. I mean, the Four of Pentacles is not bad in itself, but as a flow on and as a direct comparison to a Nine of Pentacles, I feel that it's, you know, not so positive, if I can say that. But however, you know, obviously, if you and this person, if you have very strong feelings for one another and you feel like, you know, things are okay and you want to be together, then that's, you know, just know that it's, you know, it's a karmic connection. And, you know, many of us, when we do connect, it's kind of karmic anyway. Like, there's more, I sort of tend to think that there's more karmic relationships than happening than soulmate, or, you know, the twin flame, or the, you know, that deep resonant connection you have with someone on many different levels, and where both people have a really good understanding of themselves, where both people are almost, you know, more self-realized to a greater extent before they come together as a couple. Okay, that then they know the many levels that are resonant. Okay, so that type of connection, I don't think that's what this is. Okay, sort of what I'm getting from this reading here, Scorpio. However, it doesn't mean that it can't be like a long-term connection. Okay, so just putting that in there. But of course, you know, it's up to your intuition, and this is why the High Priestess is in here, because it's, yeah. Let's clarify the center, the Nine of Swords and the Page of Swords there. I think you're seeking some self-understanding, and I think maybe this connection at the moment, is what's sort of keeping you up at night a little bit. Okay. You know, maybe it's quite stressful for you. All right, Nine of Swords. Wow. We have none other than the High freaking Priestess as well. So, yeah. If you're in a connection or relationship of sorts at the moment, or whatever connection it is that's causing you angst and sort of putting you in stress, like a lot, and we're not just talking like a one-off thing, okay? We're talking about in the big picture, if you just generally feel stressed whenever you're around this person or when you think about them or whatever it is that they're doing, okay, then it's really about using your intuition and trusting your inner knowing and what's going to be best for you in the long run. Okay, let's grab another one. The Four of Wands. Yeah, this is about giving yourself permission to, you know, to step into something else. You know, it's about giving yourself permission to, I guess, step into situations, relationships, or connections with people that are higher frequency. Okay. Four of Wands can be about discipline and hard work, but it's, I mean, you know, I get that relationships are hard work, but if the person is, you know, constantly in dramas and constantly in troubles and traumas and all the rest of it, you know, love can conquer all, okay? But, you know, I think basically a Scorpio at the moment, I think you're looking at a relationship or some sort of connection in your life and you're wondering whether the juice is worth the squeeze, okay, basically at the moment. And that's entirely up to you to decide that, okay. So yeah, let's right. I'm going to clarify. I think we're going to clarify this Eight of Swords here. This is limiting beliefs. It could be that you with this energy are falling back into limiting yourself because the other person is kind of creating that energy around you, or that's their energy. Okay. Eight of Swords. Okay, well, that sort of flipped. Here we have the Five of Wands. So this energy here is very much sort of feeling alone, restricted, but this person is here by choice. It might be that they don't realize that they have other choices. Okay, but I think, Scorpio, that this is, you know, this is a 5. So it's about really shifting that energy. It's about, instead of doing it alone, okay, whether that's the other person or you, it's about really branching out, finding some like-minded people and maybe even kind of talking to other people about it, as well as experiencing other aspects of yourself with other people and other groups and other hobbies, interests, and all the rest of it. Okay, just expanding out. See how this is like, you know, 5 different energies here. Okay, and here we have a single energy. So I think that, you know, and that will kind of help to address the feeling of limitation. So you could apply that to the other person or to yourself. Let's have a look at the Emperor. It keeps sort of jumping into my vision. Oh, actually, we do need to clarify that Four of Pentacles. Let's clarify that Four of Pentacles. That will give us the gist of what's happening there with the Emperor and the Empress. And yeah, and then we'll grab a Dragon Oracle as well. Okay, Scorpio. Right, this could be a long-standing connection that you've had with someone. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, we've doubled up on the Nine of Pentacles. Is to clarify the 4. And remember how we were just comparing the 9 and the 4. Okay. Spirit's saying, well, yes, you do need to compare the 9 and the 4. Because this is the Nine of Pentacles in this deck. Let me double check. Yes, it is. So this is about self-care, self-honoring, self-love. Okay, but not just having the bare bones enough. It's about having being involved in life, in your career, in your hobbies and relationships in a way that is creating abundance. Okay. Not in this way of creating, well, just the bare bones, or this'll do, or settling for a fairly extreme, maybe a restrictive kind of existence where maybe you just go to work and come home. I mean, I know a lot of people do that, okay? But it depends on the nature of the work, doesn't it? It depends on your social life. It depends on the other connections in your life and your hobbies and other things that you do to fill your cup up. So this is about abundance for yourself, having a really full cup, being really happy and fulfilled in your life, and then being able to overflow that to others in your work, in your other family, friends, connections, partner connections, okay? So I feel like Spirit's just really wanting to look at the contrast here. And it's almost saying like, well, these two people, if this is a karmic connection, it could lead to this. Or if it's more like a soulmate connection, or even like maybe some karmic connections are really, positive in the long run, and really, and both people can experience this level of abundance as individuals and as a couple. Or here, maybe both people are experiencing this energy of, just we're surviving. Okay, there's a big difference from we're surviving. And sometimes we might need to feel that we're in this to protect our energy from whatever it is that we need to protect ourselves. But if these two people feel that like they need to protect their energy from each other, then that's not really an abundant kind of connection. So yeah, and I think Spirit's just really wanting us to look at that contrast, which is just uncanny in my opinion. We already compared the 4 and the 9. Okay, we're on 17 minutes. Let's have a look here. Yeah, let's clarify that Wheel of Fortune. Let's just see if that's a cycle. That's and then we will definitely have to do a dragon. Okay, Spirit, we just want to get the gist of this. What is the nature of this karmic connection? Okay. That was a mighty flip, wasn't it? What is the nature of this karmic connection? 10 of Swords. It's looking like it will either evolve towards finishing up, or it will finish up fairly quickly, or it will finish up, and that's not saying just because there's swords in his back here doesn't mean people will be physically injured, okay? We're just saying that the energy, it's looking like from your perspective, if this resonates, Scorpio, that you are going to be wrapping this up. Okay. But it could also read that maybe there's something that's going to happen in this relationship that will allow it to move into a new phase. So however you want to look at that or interpret that, Scorpio, is up to you. And here we have the 2 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So this is about juggling, balancing, coming into balance. I really like the High Priestess, echoes that too. We have the 2 sides here, masculine and feminine, balancing out. And this is also, I really like the balance in this card too. It's about, giving and receiving, having enough passion, inspiration, focus in your life and fulfillment, filling up your stuff, and then being able to offer that out as, being as a point of generosity here. So balance, I think, is going to be key for you, Scorpio. I think as you activate your High Priestess intuition twice. Okay, we have 2 High Priestesses and we have 2 9 of Pentacles. So that's sort of saying something in my book. Basically activate your intuition to keep tuning into yourself so that you know what to do that's going to be the best thing for yourself moving forward. Right, let's grab a card here, a nice dragon Oracle for you, Dragon Wisdom Oracle for you, Scorpio. You know, you're looking for success here. You have lots of successful cards in your reading here, Scorpio, okay? But I think there may be, it's kind of just something to use. They're just sort of suggesting if this resonates, because obviously not every Scorpio person listening to this reading is in a connection that they are sort of doubting, okay? If there are no doubts about your connection and you're happy and fulfilled, then this reading is obviously not for you, okay? Or it might be, maybe it's to do with you and a family member or a friend. It's not necessarily, you know, applying to your partner, okay? Or it might not be to do with anyone in your life and it's maybe not applying for you. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck now. Nothing's jumped out. Let's cut the deck. Off the top we have Revelation. Okay, well, it looks a little bit like what's his name? Oh, Legolas from the Lord of the Rings. Revelation. Here we go. Okay, there was once a time when the veils were thin and the wise men and women among our ancestors could pass through them. These people were able to visit the elf folk to fetch holy swords or to ask the elf priests for advice. The elves have the gift of second sight. They can see the future. Drawing this card is a great honour. Our present time is in flux. The veils are becoming more translucent again. Go on a journey to the elves. Make the journey just once and consider what you can do in return to thank the elves. Know this, any good deed you do in this world is seen in the elf world and is greatly respected. You might give money to someone in need or donate something to a good cause. The elf lander that you see on this card is a dragon rider among the elven people and a close friend of the dragon queen Alba. In addition, he supports us humans on our way to a new free world, as many elves do from their dimension. And now prepare yourself well for your journey. Consider when you might want to go and what you will wear. Perform a ritual washing in the shower. Let your thoughts and cares flow away with the water. Now light candles and play soft music. Draw a Star of David on a large sheet of paper or arrange crystals in its shape in your room. Sit down within or on the star. Take this card, a small bowl of spring water, and a small handful of fresh or dried feverfew with you into the star. Spring water is available at most grocery stores, and feverfew is a tea from health food stores and pharmacies. Breathe in and out calmly as you look at the card. Say the word Nemeton, which means sacred space, 3 times to bless the place where you are sitting and lend its special power. Now hold your hand over the small bowl of water. Let light from your hand flow into the water. As you say, the energy of the Dragon Queen Alba is in this water. Scatter the feverfew on the water, lay one hand on your heart and stir the water with the other, and keep your eyes fixed on the card. Now call for Lander the elf. Tell the elf you are ready for the revelation. Keep one hand on your heart and the other in the water. Search the feelings deep in your heart where you will hear the answer. You may simply know it. Repeat at intervals using your inner voice. I am who I am and who I always was. Feel the presence of the elves. Follow Lander to the elf world and hear the elf's words. Spend some time in the peaceful energy of the elves until your music comes to an end, and then return with this peace in your heart. It is a good idea to write down such experiences so that you can read them over the next few days to ensure that the revelation is taken deep into your heart. And yeah, there's going to be all different types of meditation that we are going to be using as we move forward, and using certainly creative visualization and, setting an intent, having a question. And for this situation, Scorpio, it may even be that you know, maybe you're looking and examining this connection with this person that maybe you are questioning, and you could sort of certainly take that to into a different realm, ask the question while you are deeply relaxed, and just see what arises. Okay, and if you have other questions like, you know, how to navigate it, or if you are looking to move on from it, how to do that, you know, and you can get guidance. It's almost like talking to your higher self, okay, when you go into deep meditation in a deeply relaxed state and get some answers for yourself from yourself, okay, or from the other beings that you visualize, and that may well be there, or they most certainly probably are there in that realm, okay. So yeah, hope that's been helpful. Look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, great week, and I'll see you again soon.